Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of a series that I already know I'm going to love, Railway Empire. If you've ever played Sid Meier's Railroad or any other train tycoon game, it's pretty much similar to that, but there's a lot more variables, meaning you have to actually make sure your trains don't crash into each other. Some games will forgive you for that. I've played it a little and the graphics impress me for a train simulator. It's nothing over the top, but it's still pretty impressive for what it is. The gameplay is fun. Even when you fail, you're still ready to get right back in and join another round. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the campaign. I haven't started the campaign yet. I've only played, I have started the campaign, but I haven't played more than a few minutes just to get a handle of the game and see what's going on. We'll start fresh though. First level and everything. I played a little bit in the sandbox. It's fun. It's complicated eventually, but I hope you guys will enjoy it. Chapter 1. The first chapter takes you to the construction sites of the Union Pacific Railroad, which was started in 1863. Tracks were built westwards to establish the first transcontinental line. While you are conquering the vastness of the Great Plains and the heights of the Rocky Mountains with your tracks, you will learn about the basics of Railway Empire. Thomas Clark Durant, the visionary in charge of the Union Pacific, will guide you. Will assist you.
Meticulous planning, tables, figures.
When visiting his gentleman's club,
facts.
Roger Smith is always impeccably dressed from top to toe in a suit, top hat and cane for him. A pedantic approach to accounting is as much as a matter of course for him as having a precise plan for each company. He has no problem taking advantage of his competitors'
Sometimes I think about
weaknesses.
giving everything up and dedicating my life to poetry.
Shush you.
How
I
about
was speaking.
you?
If a successful competitor builds a train station in a city, he quickly sites a factory there. Oh, I can't change the name. And as you can tell, I love the soundtrack as well.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished, to tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durant. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions. Now test the camera's zoom function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls. Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest. Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode. Very good. Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning. Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations.
Okay,
Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Let's get us a dining car and a mail car.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at. Now join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. That's enough for your first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it. Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that.
Okay, so we'll build a train
now construct
station.
a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius. Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
Rural. I can't say that word either.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with the logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a side track between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals. First, create a side track. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train. Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open Building Construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use. Excellent. Now do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal in the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction.
Ugh.
Very good. I'm sure that wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
Refrigerator car, because there's going to be no transportation of...
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
You rather travel from the rural train station through Omaha. Oh, through Omaha. Okay, so don't stop in Omaha. Go straight to... Okay. Maybe I did that right? I hope to God I did that right. Hey, look at that, it actually works. Oh, you want to know the coolest thing I found about this? I didn't realize this at first, but I gotta give them credit. For a train simulation game, they at least, their graphics are nice. I mean, it's not displeasing to the eye. You actually have people in the stands. It's not a game you don't want to look at. It's a game you don't mind looking at.
Excellent. The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn.
Knew I did something
Conventional
wrong. There we go. Now it's
transportation
good.
is much more costly for the farm. We're still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least one maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary. Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this,
Yes,
select the
I
station
will.
itself and expand the station with this building. Right, we've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period. Do
Oh.
not disappoint me.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to disappoint you. What are my tasks? Okay, I need to connect Omaha and North Platte. Deliver 16 loads of cattle to Denver. Connect to Omaha and Rock Springs. Okay, so by 1864, I need to connect all those together. Okay. Okay, let's add a train line. You know, we could go straight to Omaha. No, we're not going to do that yet. No, that's a bad idea. Okay, so I do have an idea. I will put a train station here, though. Okay, let's add ourselves a new train. Okay. Okay, they only need beer. Hmm. No, I'm not going to build a station to them yet, but ooh, I might need to.
Good. That's finished. You're making progress.
Okay. Now, we could do it. Okay, there's that one. Okay, let's do... Okay, let's see. Let's look at the logistics here. Okay, so we have to have... I didn't do that right. Okay, we can have one from Norfolk, but the thing is they both meet up here. I can always just build a parallel track. Good, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay. Okay, that should work. Okay, now let's put one... Crap, I didn't pay for that. Okay, let's put one here. Okay, there we go. Okay, that should be good on its own. Ooh, that's not right. I nearly messed up there. That cost me some money. I don't like that. Okay, sorry. I didn't realize if I was being quiet or not. Sorry if I was. Trying to think about the logistics of all this. Okay, so oh golly, Miss Molly. Okay, so I gotta get this done by 1864. Wait, it is 1864. I gotta get it by the end of 1864, I guess.
Those politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods. As you can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne. Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
What's wrong with this one? Okay, so far we're doing good on this. I could make a few extra dollars off of. Let's see what Norfolk needs. Okay. Okay, I'll take... Let's see... I can't afford that yet. I have to wait till that track's done, and then I can do that. Shite. Okay, that's good.
Well done. The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks. But you certainly won't have any success with so little capital. I might have not planned on this being a loss-making business, but I'll help you out this one last time.
Stop giving me money, damn it. I can do this on my own, thank you. No, I can't. Okay, so that's good. Now that that's growing, what's that over there? No, we don't need a quarry yet. But... Okay.
Yes, one more thing. Your company has also a research department to help you unlock new locomotives and other innovations. Open the research dialogue to find out more about it.
Okay, that should do it.
Here you will find the advances that can be achieved in the current era. Advances from previous eras are usually already active, but what the future holds, we do not know. For each advance, you require innovation points, which you get automatically each month, and which can be increased in various ways. Now, take a look around here, and then unlock an innovation of your choosing. How about a new locomotive? My opponents say I'm lining my own pockets. These are, of course, hideous lies. And look at it this way. With the profits I'm making, I can invest much more. Jobs, jobs, jobs.
Okay, that's great. But shush.
I have to wrangle with a lot of competitors, but if one person really gets on my nerves, then it's that Beatrix von Pomp. What? You haven't encountered her yet? Be glad. She takes everyone to the cleaners.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Excellent. Cheyenne is becoming a major railroad hub, and the credit is all ours.
Oh god, Rock Springs is always on the other side of the mountain. Those bastards bought that before I could even get to it. There's a cattle farm near North Platte. Do I really want to risk that? Ooh, there is one closer. Okay, now to sit back and wait. Hopefully this won't take too damn long, or else I'll be up Shit's Creek. But I do have it set up to where when the money does start rolling, it rolls. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's two. There, 36,000. We can wait that one out. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I love these little, like, newspaper flash-ups that pop up. They're kind of fun to read. Sorry, I've been really quiet. I've been trying to think. But, I think I'm going to end it here. What do you mean Lord Manor cannot be reached? Oh, I had that as a... Ah, let me fix that then. There we go. After this I construct the station. I'm going to end it here. That's not what I want to do. Thank you. Go back. Dining car, refrigeration car, and mail car. We're going to set this up to North Platte. No, not double North Platte. We're going to set it up North Platte to Cheyenne. Ah, crap, I didn't dodge.
Do you know that many people call the vast stretch of land between the Mississippi and California the Great American Desert? Those fools. Once my railroad has opened everything up, the value of these lands will go through the roof.
Yeah, until you completely destroy everything. Okay, this time I promise after we get this set up, I'll stop. Okay.
Cheyenne will flourish thanks to you. And for each mile of track that we lay, we receive 10 square miles of land. The politicians have no idea of the value of the assets they're giving away, but that stays between us.
I keep saying I'm gonna stop, but this is the reason I hate this game yet love it. It's addicting. I kid you not. Okay, that should be everything. Okay, after I get this set up, I promise I will end this. I know this has been painful to sit through because it's just me being boring and playing a stupid train game, but I love it. I cherish it with all my heart. Okay, let me check on our train that we just set up. Okay. Woo! This game is addicting. I kid you not. And I recommend getting it. There's a link down below, and you should totally get it. It's a time waster for sure, but it's one of the time wasters that you'll at least learn some things like management of resources and yada yada yada, and etc. etc. Then you may learn some history lessons. So, thank you for riding aboard Victorian Express lines. We hope you enjoyed your journey. Please, when you exit the cabin, make sure to step off without damaging anything. If you fall, we're not responsible for any injuries. Make sure next time you climb aboard to enjoy the ride that you pay your ticket. And we'll see you next go round.
Wow.